Weatherlore Rhymes. As a Brit, I'm naturally obsessed with the weather. It's one of our national things. So for this week's video, we'll be taking a look at some Weatherlore rhymes. This is a vast body of information and could fill an entire library, which is a lot more than this little video can accommodate. So here for you are a few of my favourites. Pay attention to the clouds in the sky, for they can tell you what's coming. The best known rhyme, certainly here in the UK, is one that is apparently true, well, most of the time. Red sky at night, shepherd's delight. Red sky in morning, shepherd's warning. Another version is evening red and morning grey, send the traveller on his way. Evening grey and morning red, brings the rain upon his head. If the sun goes pale to bed, 'twill rain tomorrow, it is said. If there is a halo around the sun or moon, then we can expect rain quite soon. A clear moon brings frost soon. Cold night, stars bright. Clouds that float high will soon run dry. Mackerel sky, never long wet, never long dry. When clouds look like black smoke, a wise man will put on a cloak. Fog on the hill brings water to the mill. Fog on the moor brings sun to the door. Forked lightning at night, the next day clear and bright. Rainbow in the morning gives you fair warning. A rainbow afternoon, good weather coming soon. Rainbow in the eastern sky, the morrow will be dry. Rainbow in the west that gleams, rain falls in streams. If clouds are gathering thick and fast, keep sharp lookout for the sail and mast, but if they slowly onward crawl, shoot your lines, nets and trawl. Listen to the wind, for it can tell you the weather to come. Sharper the blast, sooner 'tis past. When the icy wind warms, expect snowstorms. When the wind is out of the east, 'tis neither good for man nor beast. When wind is in the west, it's when the wind is at its best. When wind is in the north, a skilful fisher goes not forth. When sound travels far and wide, a stormy day will betide. Rain rhymes. Dew on the grass, no rain will come to pass. Rain at 7, fine at 11. Rain at 8, not fine until the later 8. A sunshiny shower never lasts an hour. When grass is dry at morning light, look for rain before the night. When the ditch and pond offend the nose, then look out for rain and stormy blows. Nature is said to give us a little bit of guidance as to what the weather has planned. If the ash should bud before the oak, then we're sure to have a soak. If the oak should bud before the ash, then we'll only have a splash. Onion skin, very thin, mild winter coming in. Onion skin, thick and tough, coming winter, cold and rough. There are also rhymes for certain times of the year. As the January day lengthens, so the cold strengthens. If Candlemas, that's February 2nd, be bright and gay, saddle your horse, go buy some hay. If Candlemas day be cloudy and rough, stay by the fire, you'll have enough. A wet and windy May fills the barn with corn and hay. A good leek in June sets all things in tune. And probably one of the most famous ones, St. Swithin's Day, that's July 15th, if thou be fair, 'twill rain for 40 days no more. St. Swithin's Day, if thou dost rain, for 40 days it will remain. Ice in November to bear a duck, the rest of the winter'll be slush and muck. Animals are said to be able to predict the weather. When the bees crowd out of their hive, the weather makes it good to be alive. When the bees crowd into their hive again, it's a sign of thunder and rain. Bees do not swarm before a storm. A cow with its tail to the west makes the weather the best. A cow with its tail to the east makes weather the least. Frogs will sing before the rain, but in the sun they're quiet again. If a fly lands on your nose, swat it till it goes. If the fly lands again, it will bring back heavy rain. When ladybirds swarm, expect a day that's warm. When the donkey begins to bray, be sure we shall have rain that day. Seagulls, seagulls, sit on the sand, it's never good weather when you're on the land. When Kitty washes behind her ears, we'll soon be tasting heaven's tears. When the peacock loudly bawls, soon we'll have both rain and squalls. Crow on the fence, rain will come hence. Crow on the ground, rain will come down. When the rooster goes crowing to bed, he will rise with a watery head. And this last one is one of my favourites, featuring the good old hedgehog, which is always used to portend the weather. Observe the way the hedgehog builds her nest, to front the north or south or east or west. For 'tis true what common people say, the wind will blow quite the contrary way. If by some secret art the hedgehog knows, so long before, which way the wind will blow, she has an art which many a person lacks, that thinks himself fit to make our almanacs. Thanks for listening. See you in the next video.